Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is David and today we are talking about XRP and XLM. Now I could talk about price points, could talk about technical analysis, but there's bigger things going on here. There's bigger things moving towards a new era, a new financial system, what cryptocurrencies are involved. A lot of people think it's just one, it's just two. There is quite a lot, right? There's more in XRP and XLM, but I just want to focus on in terms of both being bridges, right? XRP, when it comes to moving to asset-backed currency, especially with BRICS, we're going to talk about that. What assets are involved? XRP bridging these currencies, being known as that bridge asset when it comes especially to CBDCs, and XLM being the bridge between fiat and cryptocurrency. Now, there's only really one example I can give, but there'll be more in the future to come. An example of what is to come for the future. So I want to go on to this thread firstly and sort of talk about what I've been talking about in the past couple months on the channel when it comes to central banks stacking up on gold, BRICS, everything involved. How when it comes to the new financial system, there's different factions, right? We've seen these so many play out where it's the Davos versus Fed, or it's the SEC versus the World Economic Forum, right? There's different factions, different agreements, and how a lot of people think mBridge is the end for XRP. I've heard that being said, or taking a really huge market share when it comes to XRP. I want to state how it is not all bad in today's video. A lot of value, stay around to the end. And without further ado, here we go. Okay, so let's do a quick little recap of what's been happening, kindly provided by Philip Pilkington. So here we have central banks heavily stacking up, heavily binging on enormous amounts of gold. We can see Chinese central bank is a big recent buyer, not just China also. We can see countries like Qatar, Turkey, India, Kazakhstan. Notice these are all BRICS plus countries moving back to the gold standard, right? We heard commodities being priced in ounces of gold. Where do these cryptocurrencies play in this new financial system? What role do they play? For example, XC when it comes to trade finance, and XRP being known as that bridge. We can see, kindly provided by XX_ BRICS plus some beautiful mind maps. One here, we have original members are Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Membership prospects, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Uruguay, Argentina, and other members being the United Arab Emirates and Bangladesh. This pushes me towards Project mBridge, connecting economies through CBDC. Want to read a little part here when it comes to here. So yes, multiple CBDC arrangements that directly connect jurisdictional digital currencies in a single common technical infrastructure offer significant potential to improve the current system, allow cross-border payments to be immediate, cheap, and universally accessible with secure settlement. And this was undertaken by the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, the Bank of Thailand, the Digital Currency Institute of the People's Bank of China, and the Central Bank of the United Arab Emirates. And they've been exchanging assets like oil with different currencies outside of the dollar system, outside of it, using blockchain technology. That raises a lot of questions, a lot of opportunities when it comes to transferring value outside of these systems, right? It's a small piece of the puzzle. There's 222 central banks in the world. Last time I checked, according to my sources, you need a jurisdictionless, a asset, a neutral bridge with no country, no political alignment, like XRP, leveling the playing field for all banks involved, right? People put banks into the same box, but it's not the same box, right? When you think about the smaller bank down the road, when you're trying to transfer money from them to another small bank in Puerto Rico, it goes through this huge funneling system. These bigger banks take a cut. It's leveling the playing system. It's leveling the playing field, right? Now I want to actually go into why XRP is a bridge asset. It's kind of explained by the enemy, Gary Gensler, obviously before he was pulled by the puppet masters, explaining why XRP is that bridge asset.
Crypto Bitcoin to Philippine peso. That is called a bridge crypto or bridge currency. That's in fact what Ripple is trying to do with XRP. So Ripple is a company that started as a messaging, a payment messaging service to compete with SWIFT. And that messaging service, which we'll talk about more Thursday, has been adopted by many banks. More recently, in 2018, they rolled out a prototype of using a crypto token, XRP, as a bridge currency.
An XRP and XLM are bridge currencies because they are fixing liquidity problems, liquidity issues in different use cases, different hands we are thinking about here. In XRP's case, when it comes to the private ledger, the CBDC is being issued on the private ledger, not the XRP ledger, because Obviously, public, open, permissionless, decentralized. They want control. They want centralization, more power with the private ledger. Also, when they're transferring value on the ledger, they are using XRP involved. Also, when you think about stablecoins, they're hindered when it comes to a counterparty, when it comes to interoperating value between payment networks. Is perfect for a neutral asset, no counterparty, like XRP. Also, with XLM, when it comes to Stellar, walk into any MoneyGram location, exchange your cryptocurrency for fiat, for cash. It is literally insane. I've shown this example probably too many times, but it's a perfect example of that bridge between fiat and cryptocurrency at a large scale, 2 billion plus customers, 500 plus banks involved. Hopefully we'll see more examples in regards to XLM being that bridge in the future. Now I want to pivot towards why crypto is so important and tie it in all together towards the end of the video of XRP and XLM. So here we have, this is what the future holds for cryptocurrencies posted 3 days ago. So crypto 2022, bad year for crypto. Millions of consumers and businesses lost money. Hopefully they learned their lesson moving forward, and hopefully by that time there'll be policy and regulation in place, compliance in order, right? And there's a really important part I want to read here. When it comes to watch what the big banks and mature financial services firms do not or dot what they say, right? So we can see here, I tweeted back on December 16th, they say crypto is dead. Start the cryptos you know that have real utility, because BIS allow banks to hold 2% of reserves in crypto in effect by 2025. Realize how huge this is. If every bank did this, we're talking about probably tens of trillions of dollars by 2025. And the World Economic Forum made a fantastic point here. Watch what they do, not what they say. Well, they're kind of saying it here, but obviously they recognize XRP as the most relevant for wholesale CBDC. I will not forget this. Also, the World Economic Forum annual event is coming up to the 16th and 20th of January, 11 days and 9 hours away. We know that Circle's attending Davos. They are attending, we know the history between Circle and Stellar. But here I have in recent news, Stellar.org will instantly deliver the refugees aid via Stellar Aid Assist pilot project. They have partnered with Circle, MoneyGram, and the wallet app Vibrant to achieve that goal. Through this, the UN can send money faster and cheaper than legacy channels. This is another example. Lastly, we have some bad news when it comes to in relation to Stellar with Wire, right? Wire is shutting down their company. 2023 report. The 2X employees confirmed that Wire is shutting down and plans to cease operations in January 2023. We know they empower fintechs, developers to connect their own products to Stellar, and they have so much history with Stellar, as we've stated on the channel. I'd say this is very, very bad. But when it comes to what's going to happen, possibly getting picked up for cents on the dollar when it comes to Wire, what's going forward, something to definitely keep your eye on, but definitely not good for the space. But the bad actors are being removed, as we stated earlier on in the video. But that's pretty much it for today's video. If you want to see me go more into XRP and a bridge asset, that bridge currency, I do go into more detail within this video. XRP being positioned as a bridge asset, I will leave up here in the top right corner. And when it comes to the private ledger, I dismissed FUD in that video, but go into the private ledger when it comes to CBDCs being the rails for CBDCs involved. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you made it far, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.